Today is Tuesday 26th of February 2019 and I'm going to be exploring a footpath off of Edgwarebury Lane. Just to the left we got Edgwarebury Park, and if we continue on down this road, whilst it's a public road at this point, it becomes a byway with a locked gate in the middle, so unless you've got the key you cannot go all the way through this road. But eventually it comes out by Elstree. So it's residential up to this part, and it goes past Edgwarebury Farm and Edgwarebury Cemetery. So reaching the end of the residential part of Edgwarebury Lane, we can see on the left hand side we've got fields, and in the distance you can see passing traffic, which is either the M1 or the A41, both of which are over that side. Here we've got the sign saying it is a public bridleway to Elstree. Traffic can continue to drive up here to have access to the farm, which is some way up on the right hand side. And just up here on the right hand side we've got the entrance to Edgwarebury Cemetery. Okay, we're now entering the part of Edgwarebury Lane which effectively belongs to the farm. Just over there's a footpath sign saying public bridleway to Elstree. Again, traffic has access over here to visit the farm. This is an equestrian farm. The only animals I ever see are horses. Never see any cows or sheep or anything like that. But it's certainly very nicely landscaped. Just over to the right there we see some of the farm buildings. So getting closer to the farm entrance, over on the left hand side we have a couple of horses grazing as they normally do. If I just walk up here, cut through between the fields, perhaps we'll get a closer look of the horses. And indeed there is one, and the other one seems to be walking away from me. Let's move into the shade a little bit. They appear totally oblivious to me. And if we continue on the pathway or the bridleway, just over here on the right hand side we've got the entrance to the farm. Here on the right hand side we've got a very nice dwelling, more of a portable home design, although it looks fairly permanent. It is raised off the foundations. Very nicely kept. Oh, here's another horse. He's a little bit closer. I wonder if he'll show any interest in me. Hello, horsey. Hello. No, he's gnawing away at the fence for some reason. Okay, we'll leave you to it. The last time I walked up here, which was a few weeks ago, this was absolutely like a quagmire of mud. But after a few days of this incredibly warm weather for February, it is certainly drying out. Right, the bridleway goes round to the right now and goes towards Elstree. But I'm going to take this one off to the left. I haven't been up here for ages. It comes out towards the A41, and I've noticed they're building what looks to be an entrance road up there. So I just want to see what's on the other side of the hedges. So over to the right we got fields, and that road over there in the distance looks to be the M1. And the footpath bends round to the left, and of course we're walking towards the sun now, so it may be fairly glary. And over to the left we've got quite a few horses now in this field. There's one there, and up in the distance I can see a few more. Again we've got open fields to the left and hedgerows to the right. Got some pooled water down there, left over from the rain we had a few weeks ago. That horse there looks quite alert, looking in my direction. Let's go over to the fence, make their acquaintance. And then the pathway or road ends round to the right, so we'll just go and see the horses. Hello. Hey, he's coming over to visit me. Hello. Give him a pat on the nose. These have all got bridles on, so whether they're due for walkies shortly. Oh, we got a white one coming over to see us. Hello. Yes, that's nice, aren't you? Come on, let's give you a stroke. Yeah? Hey. Got no apple for you, or sugar cube. Sorry. Okay, going now. Bye. So we've lost the hedgerow on the right now. We've got open fields to the right and to the left. Certainly is a lovely view, and in the distance we've got quite a lot of traffic. Which will be the M1. Because if I swing round to the left, I doubt you can see it on the video, but in the distance there is traffic, and that will be the A41. Okay, the track is descending slightly and then going round to the right. I'm not sure if it shows up on the video, but in the distance there's a glowing, what looks like a blue light, and I know it's the sun catching the motorway signs, which are blue in the UK, but it is certainly shining like a beacon in the distance. But we're descending a gentle slope, and then the road bears a tiny bit to the right and then goes round to the left. Okay, at this point we seem to be coming to a little muddy section. I can probably avoid the mud. no doubt a couple of weeks ago this was really soggy, but easy to skirt around the outside now. I can hear some voices over to the right. Not sure what that is, whether it's people working in the field or what. Now this is quite a long uphill section. The noise I heard to the right, I can see some men. One of them looks as though he's got a reflective jacket on him should I say. So I'm guessing it's something to do with the building work that was going on the A41, which appears to enter this field. So I've no doubt the farmer has sold some land and there's going to be a building development here, so it'll probably be goodbye to those trees and fields, and we'll have a few houses. That's the entrance to the field. As I say, in the distance I can see a guy with an orange jacket, so yeah. So we've reached the end, and these are blackberry bushes. This is well overgrown from the last time I saw it here. Lots of dump stuff as well, and I believe if I pan round towards the right, you might just be able to see the back of a white van, and that from this main road A41, which is the other side of the hedge, it leads down to Edgware in that direction. Up there it leads towards Watford, the north, and joins the M1, and they've built a little entrance road to the field, so I'm guessing there's going to be a building development. And here, of course, if you've got a fridge you want to get rid of, or some tyres, you can bring it up here and dump it. Okay, at this point I am going to return in the direction I've come from. There's no other way out unless I climb over those brambles, but this is a better walk anyway.